All right, today we're doing a video from the Poor Man's Podcast. This is one of my favorite YouTubers that I love to watch. When women are embarrassed by men, one thing I can say for sure is I don't get what's up with this gender war that's been happening. It's like when I was on Twitter, I'd always see with so much women talking about men ain't shit, and it's like every day it's a post that where a woman is complaining about a man or a man complaining about a woman. I'm like, bro, don't y'all ever just like go outside and live your lives? No? I don't know. But let's get started with the video. I don't like taking too long about this shit, you know?
You trying to tonight?
Alright, so I'm gonna give you an honest answer. No. But you can be
What do you
friends,
mean no?
We must stay focused, bro.
Right off the bat, no means no. That's one thing I know about girls. Is like, if you, bro, they always say a guy can't handle a no, and I totally agree with that. But if you ever seen a woman say no, oh my god, it's completely chaos. I remember an ex-girlfriend of mine, I was trying to tease her, and she's like, you wanna have sex? I was like, no, not really. She kept repeating, she's like, you really don't want to have sex with me? Are you serious? She kept bugging, asking me. Eventually it happened, but then she didn't after she's like, oh, I'm so sorry. I should have never kept asking. I was like, bro, it was just a joke, but if I really would have said no, if like I was really thinking no, you really would have pushed me to smashing, I was like, that's when that day I figured out girls can't handle no either. So the only thing is guys.
We must stay focused.
Cupcakes. I really, really, really love cupcakes.
Do you also love getting diabetes?
No, I don't know what that is.
you gonna learn today.
This is your daily reminder to get your ass in the gym. Working out sucks, but so does heart disease. The funniest part is the cameraman slowly backing away so he doesn't get splashed. No, but in all seriousness, for all the law enforcement
Creeping up on her, bro. That's creepy as fuck, but Shorty's filming a TikTok. That nigga's like, bro, you filming TikToks while you at work? Bitch, you won't get paid for that shit, man.
and military service people, thank you for your service.
Hi, Los Angeles Police Department. We have a warrant for your arrest. For what? Lewd acts and indecent exposure in public. You have the right to remain silent. If you give up the right to remain silent, anything you say can or will be used against you in a court of law. You have the right to speak within the...
You're a victim. The girl you seen in that clip is an OnlyFans model. She's known for doing public scenes, and allegedly she got arrested for doing a scene near a school. But nowadays these content creators would literally sell our nuclear secrets to China if it meant they could get a couple likes. So you never know if this stuff is real. But if it is real,
She belongs to the streets.
How they started finding my mom social media, sending me a video of me sucking my exes. Like, and you know what? I couldn't even respond to my mom. I was literally like, I don't even know what to say. I literally was looking at that text message crying.
I think every girl needs to watch this clip. Yeah. This is great.
Crying. Never in my life thought my mom would have to see me sucking. But guess what? Because I was boss at I became a felon. What I do? I owe money. So I said,
hug your limits. Don't have a video of you sucking.
My oldest sister was a stripper. I always thought stripping was the most disgusting thing. What did I end up having to do? Becoming a stripper. Why? Because I put myself in debt, thinking I'm a boss. Not listening to my mom. That's what put me in debt. Not listening to my mom, staying the home and being smart.
This is what OnlyFans sounds like.
Okay.
Yo! You know what? I like that rant because honestly, real talk, like, more girls need to listen to that. I think.
I can't be mad at that shit, bro. Yeah, we go through life making a lot of mistakes, but to be like an accountable person and look back and be like, you know, I really fucked up. It wasn't no one else's fault. That's what I had to learn growing up. Well, I'm still growing, but accountability, like knowing that it wasn't the people around you, but you are at fault for most of your mistakes. I know life sucks, but I give her a lot of credit, bro. It takes a lot to do that. Trust me. Anytime I could run away from the problem or put the blame on someone, I would. But You become a better person when you take accountability. Respect to her.
That was solid. Learn from her mistakes.
I actually went to school with a woman that ended up being an adult film actress. Her new name is, and I'm trying to tell you, this stuff happens all the time. Her parents ended up deleting their Facebook because people kept sending them her scenes. One time somebody printed off a bunch of pictures from her scene and taped them to her parents' door. And I appreciate that woman's honesty because it's really a selfish decision. Nobody ever thinks about how it's gonna affect their family and their future kids.
It's like, well, if going out on a date with a guy makes me a then that's just what I'm gonna be.
I don't think going out on a date makes you but having sex with different men makes you a
Well, what does it make you if you have sex with different women?
a maker.
Bow, 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 bow.
City boy, city boy.
Somebody comes.
Hey. He's a slut maker. Hey, bro, a guy having sex with a lot of women, my opinion, you still a slut. You still a slut. You a hoe, bro. Hey, that's the thing I used to always say in high school. Like, damn, nigga, they kind of hoish, bro. Like, it's just that I feel like women, they're frowned upon for their decision with sleeping with a lot of guys because women will talk bad about it too. Like, it's both sides. Guys will say, oh, she's a hoe. And a lot of girls will say, oh, she's a hoe. But for a guy, probably a woman would say, oh, he's such a hoe. And all the niggas like, damn. That nigga fucking bitches like that? Respect. So it's like only one side of the coin. But that's how I always felt about it. But you tell me.
For a job interview, and in the last 5 years they've had 20 jobs. How do you look at it?
It's a problem.
It's a problem. Somebody comes to a job interview and they're 32 years old, and from 22 till 32 they've worked at 2 companies. How do you look at it?
Yeah, positive.
Positive. I sit there and I say, wow. The same exact way we don't like to see people with too many jobs on their resume, we don't like to see too many boyfriends and body count on the resume.
This is your reminder to hit the like and the subscribe button so more men can see this content.
How often do you exercise? Number 5.
So I'm an Andrew Tate stan, so I don't know why the fuck you're talking to me, you silly little bitch.
There's a thin line between being funny and being an asshole. I think I found the perfect girlfriend for him.
If we had a fight, how would you make it up to me? Contestant number 1.
Hey, how are you?
I missed you.
So I would gaslight you into you thinking you're the problem, and then I would abuse you emotionally till you get to a point where you only get satisfaction from me and if I tell you you look good or anything like that, and then I would start slightly treating you better so you think I'm changing, and then it would be this off and on until you're almost hooked for life, and I'm like, almost like a drug to you, where even when you're not around me and we break up, like you're yearning for me like nicotine. Oh, and if that doesn't work, I'd go to a movie.
If all else fails, a movie, okay.
All right, who are you most attracted to?
The first one in the black jacket.
You said the first one in the black jacket, or did you say the guy behind him?
That's a perfect example of being funny without being an asshole.
The Bachelor is a TV show about a man who dates multiple women, mainly watched by women who hate men that date multiple women.
If you could somehow see the type of guys your girl slept with before you, like a whole list of them, you wouldn't even treat her with respect. Life would be better like that. Like imagine
Krishan Rock. That's better. You see how Blueface treating shorty, like niggas gonna look at him like, damn, you let buddy do this and that to you and that, and like really disrespect and like lower grade, like downgrade you and shit. That's gonna be a problem. It's like you're not gonna ever look at her with a pure like mindset. You just always gonna be thinking that. I know how it is, but you gonna always have that thought in the back of your head, right? Even when you think you having a good time, bro, that shit's gonna pop up and like, damn, shorty not who I think she was, bro.
as soon as you approach a girl, there's like an invisible list behind her that only men can see, and there's a list of all the guys with their picture next to them. You'll just be in disgust, bro. You'll save yourself so much time, headache. She's a tree, shorty over there's a tree.
Excuse me. I was wondering if you would be my boyfriend.
I appreciate having a girlfriend.
You have a girlfriend? I'd pay you $100 a week.
I'm worth more than that, I'm sorry.
Oh wow, 200.
Sorry, I don't know.
I keep telling you, consciousness over coochie, politics over punani.
She's a 10, but she got 2 kids from 2 different baby daddies.
She a 2 now.
She a 2 now?
She a 2?
Ooh.
She definitely in the negatives. 100%.
So you're not even going for that at all?
No, absolutely not. One baby daddy's enough. That's enough.
If I'm a man and I have kids too, it makes more sense. But if I'm a man with options that doesn't have kids, why would I want to take care of somebody else's? Think of it like this. If you had $5 million and you went house shopping, would you rather buy a house that needs repairs or would you rather buy your dream home?
Any girl I meet now, it's going to be impossible for me to ever prove that she would have loved me without my money. I mean, I see how quickly girls fall in love with me now. It's like this. I have one conversation with them. We have one date and they're ready to get married. It's like that. It's crazy. I can guarantee you with 100% it wouldn't have been like that if I didn't have the things I do. I mean, I take her to my apartment. It's 7 rooms. I have a kitchen that's worth 100,000. I have watches worth hundreds of thousands. I have the jewelry that these girls dream of, and they say, look at my wrist. They look at me. I'm not a bad looking guy, and they look at my apartment like, this is what I want. And so now I feel more seen through than ever. I feel more lonely than ever, even though I have more girls than ever.
And that's the sad truth, bro. This man, you think you love conditionally? Nah, bro. Unconditionally? Nah, bro. If you're not that provider, bro, they ain't gonna look your way, bro. And to be granted, bro, not all women are like that. Well, some women will actually take the time to learn you and stuff like that, but the way we're headed, man, that shit's starting to slowly decline.
Woo! I'm about to go off. Let's go. The 8s, the 9s, the 10s. When they're in their early stages, are they going after the guy who works at CVS behind the counter? Are they going after the guy at the entry-level job fresh out of college? Hell no. They want Chad and Tyrone with the boat, the Lambo, the resources, and the high-rise apartment. And those things I just said may take a man a decade to acquire. So these smoke shows get trips to Mykonos, rides in Lambos, rides in boats, all their early 20s, while we're grinding in our 20s. So when I turn 31, 32, I'm like, move, you 30-year-old. Give me that 21-year-old in the back. Yeah, with the big fat wagon. Yeah, her. All I'm saying is this. Ladies, don't shame a man who's 30 who doesn't want to settle down. He's trying to live the life you were living your whole 20s.
Exactly. Men are biologically attracted to fertility. Youth, beauty, big butt, and big boobs are all signs of fertility. That's why men like them. Unfortunately, by the age of 30, 90% of a woman's eggs are gone. At 35, women are considered high-risk pregnancy. And by the age of 40, 97% of a woman's eggs are gone. So 30-year-old men tend to date younger women because biologically that's what they're attracted to. So if you're a woman, it's best to try to lock down a man when you're younger. Don't wait until you're 30 and then try to shoot a buzzer beater. Let me know in the comments below if this video was a W or L and give me
Definitely a W. This video was definitely a W. This why I watch Poor Man Podcast. Nothing but facts over here, bro. And what he was saying is extremely true. It's like, bro, ain't nobody want to build. 21 Savage even said it, bro. A man will go into a woman's life, he'll change her whole fucking life, bro. Give it a whole 9 yards. A woman would just want to move in. Like, oh, you living that good life? Shit. I don't have to. I don't like have to live in poverty no more, but I'm gonna live with you. But that's been the video. I gotta do much more of the Poor Man's Podcast reaction. He puts out nothing but fire, but hopefully you enjoyed the video, man. Like, share, subscribe, and yeah.